Hey guys, HDV here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we've got some pretty cool things to go over. Brand new Pokemon Legends ZA gameplay details have dropped. We have some new Generation 10 rumors to take a look at. Pokemon Hadal and Pokemon Astral versions. New Nintendo Switch 2 updates. A ton of new Pokemon events have been announced. So much stuff to break down today. So if you're excited for the video, drop a like down below. Leave a comment, subscribe if you're brand new, and let's get into the video. So, starting things off, let's go over some brand new Pokemon events and announcements. The first one is for Pokemon Masters EX. We've got Cerebi tweeting out saying, Cerebi update, Pokemon Masters EX has announced the next event. It adds the sync pairs of Hilbert and Thundurus, Hilda and Tornadus, and N and Landorus into the game. This runs from the 5th of September 2025, so you can get the legendary genies with the new sync pairs in Pokemon Masters EX from the 5th of September, which is in a couple of days. Coming up next, we have the brand new Pokemon TCG Pocket event. We've got Cerebi tweeting out saying, Cerebi update, the Pokemon TCG Pocket Zoroark drop event has begun, adding 5 new promo cards into the game, and this runs until the 13th of September 2025. So you got just over a week to complete this. These are the brand new promo cards, so you can get Tropius, Poliwag, Milotic, Zorua, and Zoroark. The Tropius and Poliwag are brand new cards. These are just kind of like new artworks of the original cards. And then as well as that, these are the deck listings. Obviously, first time you beat each kind of category, you know, beginner, intermediate, advanced, you get obviously pack hourglasses, stuff like that. All really easy to do. And then of course, make sure to just keep completing expert, because that is going to be a guaranteed promo pack, so you can get these brand new promo cards. So that is the Pokemon TCG Pocket event. As well as that, we've got Cerebi tweeting out saying, Cerebi update, the new Pokemon Go loading screen for the Tales of Transformation season is now rolling out for players, which features Mega Metagross, Hydrapple, and also a Metang in the background there. Very cool loading screen. And then as well as that, we have a couple of brand new cards for the new Mega Evolution set. We've got Cerebi tweeting out saying, Pokemon Company International have given us the exclusive official English reveal of the Vulpix and Ninetales cards in the new Pokemon TCG set Mega Evolution, which I believe is dropping in September for like most of the world, but then in Europe and I think a few other places as well, it's coming out like October because of shortages or whatever with the printing. But either way, this set is going to be coming out relatively soon. But either way, a couple of brand new cards for that set. And those are all the Pokemon events and announcements that I wanted to go over today. Moving on, let's take a look at some brand new Pokemon Legends ZA gameplay details. So we've got Centro here tweeting out and Soul Silver Art tweeting out about this. So I think the demo has had like more footage or something that's been revealed, and it's also within that footage revealed some brand new gameplay details that we did not know about before today. I will try and find the gameplay, so then obviously we can cover that, because I assume it's some brand new gameplay. But either way, this is the information that we can go over for today's video. So we've got Centro Leaks tweeting out saying the Move Mastery feature from Pokemon Legends Arceus is back in Pokemon Legends ZA. So this time it works differently, as any moves you master will turn into plus moves that are more powerful. But Mega Evolved Pokemon use all moves as plus moves by default. So we were figuring out what this potentially could have been when we first saw like the Mega Evolution trailer and stuff for Pokemon Legends ZA. We thought it was something to do with Mega Evolutions, but it's actually the Move Mastery feature that's back. So once you master a move in Pokemon Legends ZA, you will have a plus version of it, which makes it more powerful. But if you Mega Evolve a Pokemon, all of the moves will be a plus move just automatically, so they'll already have all the most powerful versions of that move. So it is a really cool feature. I really like the Move Mastery, because it just kind of makes you, like, even though you're leveling up these Pokemon anyway and making them stronger, which of course has always been one of the prime sort of, you know, parts of Pokemon, it's cool that we also have moves that you can like master now to make them stronger as well. I don't know, I feel like you just get more of a, I don't know, validation out of keeping the same Pokemon and just constantly like leveling them up, and also just using them throughout the game, because it just makes them generally stronger because they can use stronger moves and stuff like that. So I really like the fact that the Move Mastery is back, and yeah, it makes sense with Mega Evolutions to be able to do them all anyway, because they're supposed to be a much more powerful version of that Pokemon. So yeah, Move Mastery is back, and as well as that, all Mega Evolutions can use plus moves by default. And then we also have this to go over from Soul Silver Art saying unlimited Pokemon name changes in ZA. These are a little bit blurry. Can't really make out what they say. It says Pokemon nicknames. So if you select a Pokemon in your boxes, you can choose to give it a nickname. You can change nicknames as many times as you like if you are the Pokemon's original trainer. I don't think this is crazy because I think this was doable in a lot of recent Pokemon games. I'm pretty sure you could change the nickname of a Pokemon as many times as you want as long as you were the original trainer. If we had a traded Pokemon and then we could change the nickname of that as many times as we want, that would be really good. But I'm pretty sure we've had this in most of the Pokemon games so far. And then it says plus moves of Mega Evolved Pokemon. So yeah, Mega Evolved Pokemon, I don't know what that says now. Something moves as plus moves by default. So obviously talking about what Centro's just said. And I knew that the plus in the C plus was a plus sign. They are literally called plus moves, but we still don't know if it's a C or an O or if it's just the Gorge. Also, I love the mastering moves is back. Sorry, it's so blurry. So yeah, the nickname thing is back, whether, you know, that's surprising or not. I don't think it's that surprising. I feel like it was always going to be back. But yeah, the move mastery and the plus move thingy is also obviously back for, you know, mega evolutions and stuff like that. But either way, those are some brand new Pokemon Legends EA gameplay details that you may have not known about. Moving on, let's take a look at this post by Go Nintendo Tweet talking about some brand new Nintendo 64 games that we're going to be getting for the Nintendo Switch Online. So we've got Go Nintendo Tweet posting saying this post has been updated as one of the rumored Nintendo 64 games for the Switch Online has been confirmed. This now makes the rest of the rumored titles somewhat more likely. So this was a post a few months ago. I definitely remember covering this, but basically what had happened was they accidentally revealed some of the, I guess, upcoming Nintendo 64 games in the background, and people were using their technology and stuff to kind of make them clearer. So basically revealing what these Nintendo 64 games were going to be for the Nintendo Switch Online. But either way, it says, we know that Nintendo will be adding more Nintendo 64 games to their Switch Online collection. We just don't know what or when. Nintendo usually surprises fans with the next round of games for their Switch Online legacy libraries, but it seems some eagle-eyed fans may have spotted a few hints as to what to expect in the near future. So Nintendo fans hungry for retro game releases on the Nintendo Switch have been poring over the latest video from Nintendo that details various Switch Online benefits. One part of the video, we see the usual Nintendo 64 lineup as the CRT feature is spotlighted. That's not the interesting part though, is what's going on in the background that is currently being analyzed. So while far from confirmed, fans are currently taking an extra close look at the blurred Nintendo 64 game boxes in the background of the Switch Online menu, and some believe they've deciphered the games hiding in plain sight. As you can see above, the current consensus is that the blurred background boxes include Donkey Kong 64, Forsaken 64, Glover, and Super Smash Bros. And now there's been an update to that saying Nintendo officially revealed Forsaken 64 for the Nintendo Classics Nintendo 64 for Switch Online expansion pack members today, which is one of the titles that was supposedly blurred out in the image above. This bodes well for the rest of the titles in the image, which could mean that Donkey Kong 64, Glover, and Super Smash Bros. Are on the way soon. I feel like we're going to get a Nintendo 64 portion of the Nintendo Direct next week, and it's going to maybe reveal the rest of these. But yeah, Smash Bros. On the Nintendo 64, what a throwback. I mean, they're all throwbacks, obviously. But then Glover and DK64 all being on Nintendo 64 Online is very, very good news, in my opinion. So yeah, these are basically confirmed now because Forsaken 64 was confirmed today. But yeah, happy days for Nintendo 64 fans out there. Moving on, we've got some brand new Pokemon TCG announcements to go over. Phantasmal Flames has been officially revealed for November, featuring Charizard. It's the smallest English set in years, which is nice because they're always so big, these sets. It's ridiculous, especially the black and white set. But now this is going to be one of the smallest ones we've had. But this is the information about it on PokeBeach.com. So Phantasmal Flames featuring Mega Charizard X EX has been revealed. This will be our second English set of the Mega Evolution block. It will release on the 14th of November, as we posted last month. Pre-orders will likely open up on PokemonCenter.com within the week. And then also more product images have come, so keep checking back. So obviously the booster box, the packs, so triple blisters, and then the ETBs as well. The ETB looks unreal. Like it's probably my favorite ETB that I've ever seen. It just looks so good. This set is going to be super scout. There's also a leaked Charizard card as well, which just looks absolutely unreal. And that's going to be like an absolute golden gem. If you can pull that, it's going to be an unreal card. And then also a separate but related Mega Charizard EX Ultra Premium Collection, also releasing on the 14th of November. Going to be very difficult to get. Again, it's going to be scalped like crazy, but you know, it is what it is. But yeah, the new Phantasmal Flame set is going to be coming out on the 14th of November. Booster box drops, ETBs drop, and then also the premium collection, sorry, my bad, also drops as well, all on the 14th. And also, I mean, look at the playmat as well. Like, they're going in on this Mega Evolution set. Yeah, happy days, man. I mean, well, happy days if you can get some of them to open, but not happy days if the scalpers get them all. But to be fair, the Pokemon Center at least has been pretty good with new releases and stuff. It's just all the other websites that need to have, like, some better, you know, bot control and stuff. But either way, the set is going to be really cool. Very much looking forward to it. It's dropping on the 14th of November. Finishing things off for today's video, we have a new Generation 10 rumor to cover. This was posted on the 2nd of September, so yesterday, and it's titled Gaia, posted by Anonymous. So again, posted on 4chan, take it with a massive grain of salt. We are very, very likely going to be getting this revealed on Pokemon Day, which is the 27th of February 2026. So yeah, we're all looking forward to that date. But either way, let's take a look at what this rumor says, but take it with a grain of salt. So it says it's announced on the 28th of February 2026, 30 years of Pokemon. I mean, it's 27th is Pokemon Day. So I don't really know why it says 28th. So it's not even like time zones and stuff, because it's just they've just got the wrong day. So I'm not really sure. It's not a good start. I assume they meant to put 27th, but either way, apparently it's getting revealed on the 28th, but we'll say the 27th. It is the 30 years of Pokemon on the 27th. It's not the 28th. So the title is that in Japanese, and then in English, it's Pokemon Astral and Pokemon Hadal. I actually really like those names, because Astral obviously talking about like space and stuff, and obviously that's the sky. And then Pokemon Hadal, I think the Hadal zone is something to do with like the deepest parts of the ocean and stuff. So that's a really cool name as well. I feel like they're better than Sea and Sky and Wind and Wave, but I also feel like they're not Pokemon-like names. I feel like Sea and Sky and Wind and Wave are very much Pokemon names, and Astral and Pokemon Hadal, they don't really click like the normal Pokemon names you'd expect, in my opinion anyway. We also have the DLC code names, so DLC 1 and DLC 2. Obviously, I have no idea what that says, but well, I assume that might just say DLC 1 and DLC 2. But they're the code names, so yeah, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. The max Pokemon number is 1,115. So right now, I mean, if you're talking Pokemon forms and stuff and everything, it's like 1,028 or something. So this would add just under 100 brand new Pokemon and forms to the game. I'm expecting at least 100 Pokemon in this game. I'm expecting Mega Evolution to be back, and we're going to get some new Mega Evolutions as well. I expect all of this for this game. Like, this is the 30th anniversary of Pokemon. It's Generation 10. They are going to go big for this game. And so I think that's why they're kind of dropping so much Mega Evolution stuff. I don't think it's just for Legends EA. I think it's because they're going to carry Pokemon Mega Evolutions into Generation 10, especially with Pokemon Champions. You know, Mega Evolution is going to be a massive part of that for a long time. So they'll want to bring out some more, and I feel like that's going to happen in Generation 10. So the region is this in Japanese. It's called the Kaimar region, in English. Gaia Power, which again, it says Decatome or something. I don't know if that's the gimmick or something. But yeah, that's what it says in English. It says the islands, there's going to be 16 islands. So there's going to be 8 wild islands and 8 human islands. I really like the idea of that. I really like an island being inhabited solely by Pokemon, and then islands being inhabited by people and Pokemon. So the people in Pokemon Islands will be like where you fight gym leaders, and, you know, they're going to be where, you know, that's just the communities and stuff that live on those islands. But then you go to these dangerous wild islands where Pokemon can potentially attack you and stuff like that. I would really like that, because it would add Pokemon Legends into the mix, and that'd just be so cool. I'd really, really love to see that. And then it says Fog of War. So I don't know what that's to do with, some sort of plot line maybe. It says natural forces affects the map and Pokemon. So I don't know if that's talking about you know, weather and stuff like that will affect the map, so maybe like islands become available when like tides go out or tides go in or whatever, and then obviously some certain Pokemon will then appear. Submarine gameplay and sky gameplay, so it looks like we're going to be able to dive underwater again, but this time in a submarine, and then also we're going to be able to fly in the sky, and then also there's free roam Pokemon, so I assume that's just going to be overworld Pokemon still spawning, and then also a lot of open worldness, like free roaming, everything like that. Legends, it says 12. There's going to be 12 legendaries in this game, but 8 main ones. That's a lot of legendaries. I know this is a big Pokemon game, but 12 legendaries is a ton. They'd have to be like little mini legendaries or something, or like if it is based on like a Greek region, they'd have like 12 Greek gods, and then like 8 of them are like main legendaries, and then like 4 of them are just like mini gods or something like that. And then it says wild and human concepts and mythology. And then it says 8 gym leaders, no league, Pokemon Legend Hunter. So I have absolutely no idea what that means either. But even though I don't think this is true, I actually really, really like this rumor. I like the idea of, obviously being able to dive and being able to soar in the sky. I like the idea of these different islands being, wild islands, and then also like inhabitable islands as well. Obviously 2 DLC packs, a ton of new legendaries, gym leaders return, free roaming Pokemon. The natural forces change the map and affect Pokemon spawns. All sounds very good. I don't believe it. I mean, they got Pokemon Day wrong, so that's not a great start. But I absolutely love the way that this rumor sounds. But I think it's fake. But either way, that's the newest Generation 10 rumor that I wanted to bring you guys. What are your thoughts on it? Do you like what they're kind of talking about here, or do you want the game to be completely different to this? But that's going to be where we end today's video as well. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500. It does really help out the video, the channel, all that good stuff. Make sure to subscribe if you're brand new. We do go live with these daily Pokemon videos, and make sure to leave a comment as well on anything we covered on the Gen 10 rumor, the Mega Evolution set, the Nintendo 64 stuff, the new gameplay details for Pokemon Legends ZA, and then all the events as well. But yeah, make sure to ring the notification bell. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and until next time, peace.